then we'll be alright. It's not love, but it's better than dreaming.
Alright, back in the chair. What's going on, guys? Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, depending on when and where you're watching this video. Sick. So, right now, I apologize if it's a bit echoey in here. It's just like an echoey kind of room. I'll try and fix the audio as much as I possibly can, but unfortunately, I don't have the clip on mic right now because I've got an SD card to put in it. But, nonetheless, today, we're going to talk about the brand new Envy Aosv4 2.0 limited edition decks, whatever you want to call it. So in front of me, I have 4 of the decks that have come out. Unfortunately, I don't have the Raymond deck, and that is because at Scooter Hut, they're completely sold out. I'm at Scooter Hut today. This is where I got all this stuff. I'm upstairs in the headquarters of the filming stuff. Yeah, cool. First things first, I'm the realist, but second things second, we're gonna start off with the John Ray's deck. So, John Ray's deck is now coming in a oil slick. Same graphic on the bottom, but it's actually in an oil slick, which you guys would have seen. This used to be like Max's design, which looks super sick. I actually really do like this on the oil slick. I think it looks just as good, if not better, than his original chrome. I do really like this deck. I think it looks super duper sick. So the specs of this deck is 4.75 wide by 20.5 long. Actually a really good size for most people, honestly suitable for most people. Like pretty much a standard size for the AOSV4s really. His John's and Raymond's are the 2 smaller ones. So Raymond's deck, which unfortunately I do not have here, so I can't exactly showcase it to you guys. But I'll put up a photo on the screen right now. And I also have one of his set up, which looks so sick. It comes in this like electric blue color, which I think is awesome. Like seriously looks so cool. Raymond's comes in 4.75 wide by 20.2 long. So a tiny tad, only 0.3 inches shorter than John's, but it comes in an electric blue. Still the same graphic design on the bottom, which is actually really cool. I like it. Alright, so next up we have Waz's deck right here. So Waz's deck is now coming in like a silver. It actually looks super cool. So I believe originally it was going to be like a polish, but I think this came out even better than that. So this is super cool. One thing I want to mention right off the bat is all these decks cost around $229. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's around that price. Kind of doing the math real quick just to get this video. But they're around that, so very reasonable for a deck. Waz's deck comes in 4.9 by 21 long. Now, personally, I think that this color is even better than the blue. That is just personal preference. The reason that I say this is because you can match and mix and match different colors with this. But I mean, that's personal preference, boy. Alright, so next up, right here we have the big gun, my boy Flavio. I absolutely love Flavio. It has to be one of my favorite riders ever and one of the nicest people I've ever met. But with that being said, that also goes along with the rest of the guys. This deck is the big gun. If you're looking like for, if you're more of a ledge and let's say street, don't hate me, but let's say more street orientated rider, this is the deck for you. It comes in 4.9 long by, no, not 4.9 long. It comes in 4.9 wide by 22 long. So it is a very large deck. This gold is, oh my god, I seriously can't tell you guys how much I absolutely love this. Like, I'll honestly probably get one of these just to ride this deck because of the color. I absolutely love the color. I could not ride a deck this big to save my life with the tricks that I do. But hey, nothing wrong with trying out something different. So this deck is awesome. Seriously, one of my favorite decks, favorite color decks anyway that I've ever seen. And his design is also super sick. Unfortunately, we do not have a Charles here, but a Charles is very similar to this deck right here. I believe the Charles comes in 5.1 wide by 21.8 long, but it is a little bit different. It's more like a matte black. So this one right here is actually just the XL. So all of, I just spat everywhere. So all of these decks are going to be limited edition. They're not going to be out for very long, and there's very few, so these are selling out super fast. As you can tell, I only have these ones here with me out of the whole Scooter Hut store. But this is just the plain XL, so it just has a cool Envy graphic design on the bottom and stuff, which looks super sick. I actually really like it. I think they look amazing. But this is also the same size as the Flavio, which is 4.9 by 22 long. So all of these decks are super sick. But there is one deck that I'm waiting on right now. It's on the way to my house, boy. By the end of the week, at least, I would definitely dare say. Usually when Envy ship me stuff, it only takes about 2 or 3 days. And that is something very special that I'm going to show you guys in one of the next videos. One thing I do want to mention is that all these decks now come with the boxed end. So you can see in the end they have these boxes, so pretty much just squares off the end, which I think is an awesome idea. They don't have to have square decks, and you can have the choice whether you want to run a square deck or not. So you can just take out the box ends. All it is you just have to have a different axle size because the box end makes it a little bit longer, but that's fine. I think it's awesome that they have that. If you prefer to ride the box ends, you can. If you don't want to ride the box ends, you don't have to. It's all well and all good. So, I just wanted to sit here and talk about these decks for a little bit and tell you guys which my favorite one kind of is. Personally, I love the color of Flavio's more than any of them. My next in line would have to be the Rainwater Electric Blue. I really love that. I love the design of Waz's. I really enjoy John Ray's graphic. I like all of them. But as far as sizing goes, for me personally, I would have to say that the Rainwater is my favorite just for the sizing, because I do prefer a smaller deck. But if you're someone that prefers a bit of a bigger deck, I would suggest that you guys maybe try out the Wazza deck. Is a very good in-between size. I think it's awesome. And looks super sick. You can mix and match any colors and stuff with it. Like, you can seriously put any colors you want on this. I think would look really cool. And then if you're going up a little bit more from that, the Flavio is your best bet, or the Charles, unfortunately I do not have here. But this is gold. This, I just love this gold. Seriously, man, like, it just looks so good. It honestly reminds me of like the wrapping of a chocolate bar, and it looks good. Alright, I don't know why it reminds me of that, but it does. Or you can also go for the XL if you like the black, the more polished kind of black, I would say. Whereas Charles is more of like a matte black from what I believe. But, guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, boom, 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 not boom, 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 boom. Also, make sure you hit the bell, subscribe, become part of the Volofam so you get notified every single time I upload a video. Oh, there's a minion. Guys, we got a minion in here. What is... Hey. Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow.